Good morning, students. Today is April the 6th. We finish chapter 19 of book 2B. So be really careful right now. We actually go back to book 2B. So today I'll talk about chapter 20. And before I go for the answers with you for yesterday homework, I'll introduce an app for multiplication that you can play with. So I would like to introduce an app for you so you can practice your multiplication table. And I actually went on the iTunes store and I typed in multiplication for kids, and I found there are many apps for multiplication. But this one here, it doesn't require you to sign up an account, and it doesn't require you to pay for unlocking certain functions, so you can simply download it and play with it right away. So after you download the app, there are three parts to this game. The very first part, you can pick the number of the multiplication table you want to practice. Let's say I'll pick 6, and there I get the chances to practice the multiplication table for 6. So 1 times 6 of course is a 6, and then the number times 6 equals to 42 and it's a 7, and it goes on like this. And then for the second part, this one you do have to rush through it because they actually have a certain period of time that you need to complete the whole game. And then the third part, they simply show you the whole multiplication table, so you can give it a try to play with this app. And because you'll be learning the division problem after the Easter holidays, so I really want you to be really familiar with the multiplication table. Let's check the homework from last Friday and make sure you do the corrections. And for the homework from last Friday, it's the integrated exercise 2, page 74 to 75. And be sure you are using textbook 2C, because at this moment we're dealing with different textbooks all at the same time. So the homework is on textbook 2C. So this is the top part of page 74. Question number 1, rhombus. These two here, C and D, all 4 sizes are equal, but they don't have the right angles. And the trapeziums, B and F, make sure the lengths of the pair of the two-way arrow, they are the same. So as this one. And question number 3, are there other ways that you can draw the trapezium? This is one of the ways. Once again, the length of this pair of arrows are the same. And then the rhombus, 4 sizes are equal with no right angles. And a rectangle, we have 2 equal opposite sizes with 4 right angles. So make sure you have these properties. This is the bottom part of page 74. Question number 6. Once again, you divide the money into dollars and cents. So for the dollars part, you add them all up and you get $705. And then for the cents, 20 cents plus 10 cents, we have 30 cents. And for question number 7, we have to once again separate the dollars parts and then separate the cents. So I have done the addition for the dollars part, and I got $54. And for the cents, when I add them all up, it turns out to be 130 cents. And remember, the maximum, like the highest, like the largest number of cents that we can write it down is like 90 cents. That means for 130 cents, we have to take this one over to the dollars. Remember, $1 equals to 100 cents. So we take this over, and the answer is $55.30. For question number 8, cut a piece of rectangular paper along the dotted line as shown. So this time we do not need to fold the paper, simply just cut along the dotted line. And we end up have the triangle over here, and then a trapezium right here. It's a trapezium because we have this pair of arrows, and the lengths are equal of this pair of arrows. So this is the top part of page 75, question number 9. So we have two $100 notes, so skip counting. 100, 200, we have the total value of $200 here, and we need to find out how many $10 notes that we can exchange for. So we need to do the skip counting for the $10 notes. So 10, 20, 30, and then up to 200 we would have 20 $10 notes. And for question number 10, one $1,000 note can be exchanged for one $500 notes, and how many $100 notes? So once again we do the skip counting. 500 for the $500 notes, and then 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So this is $100 note, $100 notes, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So $500 notes, for the total value it will be $500, and then with one more $100 notes we have total value of 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So we'll need 5 $100 notes. And for question 11, write the price of the item below, then circle the money needed to buy it. So by looking at the price tag, remember this is the dots that separate the dollars and cents. We call it the decimal point. Whatever goes on the left hand side, we call it the dollars, and then the right hand side the cents. So here on the left side $230, and then right side we have 50, so 50 cents here. And we need to circle the money that we need to buy it. So we have 3 $100 notes here. Do we need them all? We'll see. So we circle one, and then another one. Right now we have $200. If we circle the third one, we would have more than enough. We would have $300. So we won't circle the third $100 notes. Then we'll move on to the lower valued notes here. Okay, we circle $20 notes. So right now we have up to this point we have 220. Once again, if we circled this $20 notes as well, we'll have 240. That's more than the cost of the racket. And so we won't circle this $20 notes. We'll circle the $10 notes instead. And we have $230, which is same as the dollar amount. And then we do not need to consider the $5 coin, $2 coin, or the $1 coin, because this is exactly the amount of dollars we have. So we'll move on to the cents. There, we only need the 1 50-cent coin, and that's all we need to buy the racket. So this is the bottom part of page 75. Question number 12. How much cheaper is the glass of orange juice than the bottle of milk? So bottle of milk costs $28, and then the glass of orange juice costs $22.60. So the horizontal form or the expression is $28 minus $22.60. So when we put it in the column form, remember we write down dollars and cents, use a line to separate the two, and then we put the amounts for the bottle of milk up here, $28, and then the orange juice down here, $22.60. So we'll work on the cents part first, and once again, because it's 00 up here, so we need to borrow $1 here. So after we have borrowed $1, so remember $1 equal 100 cents, so we have a 10 here. So 10 minus 6, we have a 4, so 40 cents left. And then we no longer have the number 8 in the units for the dollars, so 7 minus 2, we have a 5. 2 minus 2 is 0, so nothing here. So the answer would be $5.40. And I want you to pay the attention here on the sentence, because up here for the question, the textbook is using the picture instead of using the word. So you do have to come up with like the name of the picture of the object here. So it's a glass of orange juice. It's $5.40 cheaper than a bottle of milk. So be really careful with this sentence. If you didn't get it correctly, I would suggest you copy down the correct answer for the sentence. Question 13. Hilda buys a glass of Coke and a cup of tea. How much should she pay? So she purchased 2 items. So for the Coke, $12.50, and then for the cup of tea, $15.80. So we add up the 2. So this is the horizontal form, $12.50 plus $15.80. Put them in the column form, and 50 cents plus 80 cents, we have 130 cents. So we can put the little 1 up here to indicate 130 cents. So 1 plus 2 plus 5, we have 8. And then 1 plus 1, we have a 2 here. So the answer would be $28.30. She should pay $28.30.